what will happen is that, unfortunately, in the past, what we know about ABA and the ability to bring ABA into schools and early enough. Early intervention is where it's all at right now, and that's been the real big push over the last 15 years or so. And so the individuals, the kids that are diagnosed these days with intellectual disabilities or autism spectrum disorders have a huge advantage over those that were diagnosed decades ago. And what happens now is that we now have a very large subset of the intellectual disability population that are older, that are, you know, in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and older than that, that did not have the quality of care that we can provide to these individuals today. So there's a specific need for us to take these principles of applied behavior analysis and take them out and work with the adults that have these same behavioral excesses and deficits. And what we have to do is, it's not a school setting anymore, it's a more kind of a residential type of a setting. And so now we're going to be working with direct support staff that are going to be implementing these specific ABA interventions to improve the lives of these adults. When we're going to work with an adult that has an intellectual disability or is on the autism spectrum or demonstrating other issues related to developmental disabilities, first thing we're going to do is we're going to do our assessment. And that's what I talked about before when we were working with kids. The bottom line with the assessment is we need to gather as much specific information as possible related to those target behaviors. And the target behaviors are the ones that get all the attention, because those are generally the behavioral excesses. But at the same time, we want to get information about the skills or those behavioral deficits, the ones that the individuals are not demonstrating enough of. We're going to do our observations. We're going to go in and we're going to interview the people that are working with them. We're going to watch that individual in their environments at different times of the day. We're going to give them questionnaires to fill out. We're going to take all that information, and that's going to be the sort of like blueprint that sets up the behavior intervention plan or the behavior support plan. And inside that behavior support plan is going to be the specific definition of what those target behaviors are. Those are the ones that occur too much. We want to decrease those. Those behavioral deficits, the ones that we call replacement behaviors that we need to increase, and the steps specifically designed to get to those goals on each one of those.